Let's go. Let me see how many people are waiting to get in. Got it? Okay, just few at the moment. Let's go. Let me see how many people are waiting to get. All right, guys, so welcome in. We are going to be all right, we're going to be doing the weekly forecast analysis of GU. You guys are welcome. All right. Let's see how many people were waiting to join us on YouTube, join us on Telegram, join us on Instagram. Hopefully we have people coming in to join and participate. So this is GBPUSD. As you already know, I'm Charles Brown. So we are looking at the market today on GBPUSD to see what exactly the market holds for us this week. This week 40. We are in week 40 in the market. So we're looking at GBPUSD. The market is going to open up in a couple of hours, and we will begin to position ourselves for trades. For those of you watching us right now on YouTube, if you're watching us on YouTube and you're joining us live, this is your first time of joining our live stream. This is weekly forecast on GBPUSD. So if you are a GBPUSD trader, you trade that pair, this is it. We'll look at it together. And also hit the subscribe button, the like button also, because we will be sending you more of this content in the nearest future. So you need to have free access to this information, free of charge, that means, and to just upgrade yourself with them, because I'm going to be teaching you how to look at the market for the future, forecast, looking at the market for the future, whereby when you open a chart, you can actually tell what the market is about to do, or what is the market planning to do for the week ahead, months ahead. And yeah, that's what we're going to be looking at. Of course, many of you have been following us, following our trading patterns, watching our videos. That's a good thing. But one of the things you will do for us, if you are not subscribed to our channel on YouTube, do that. That's the only thing you can actually do to help us reach more people to trade for their independence, trade and become financially free. Yeah. Okay. Now, without wasting much of the time, I want to go straight into it. Now, this is the daily time frame. I would like to look at the weekly to see what the market has installed, what it's been doing previously. So we have the market came down from this key zone of 2200. So the market came down from key zone to 2200. And from there, we had a massive drop. Before now, the market came all the way to this low. So we're looking at this particular section here, and also this section here. The market came to tap into that low. And we also have this section here where the market has a wick. So we'll take that zone. So yeah, we're looking at these sections. First of all, the candle that is printing right now could be an inverse hammer. But what that means, obviously, is that the market look like it's going to head more to the downside. Two things involved. Either the market is reversing now or it's going to head more to the downside. So I'm going to explain some of these things so you understand. But let's just wait for more people to come in quickly so that we don't have to start answering questions that are not in it. So yeah. So we have a shooting star forming up. Again, looks like it. And also, we should be looking at not really a shooting star, actually. We're looking at a hammer, inverse hammer here. Okay, this is obviously an inverse hammer forming right there. Okay, we're looking at an inverse hammer forming right there, here, right now. Sorry, guys, I'm just allowing people to join the Zoom. That's why it's being destructive. More people are joining the Zoom, so I'm just letting them in. All right, that's why. Okay, now that we have a lot of people in here, we're just going to start off. Okay, we'll change the layout. If you're not seeing the layout very well, if someone is saying the black layout is not clear, we should change it to white. All right, I'll change it to white. Let's see, turn off the black layout. Can you see it now? Is it clear now? Good. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Right. So, like we already said, we're looking at this candle right now. Remember, this is a weekly candle. So it closes as soon as the market opens, a new candle is going to pop up. So obviously we can tell this is a reversal candle, or alternatively, a candlestick that may show that the market is still heading down. So we just need to know at what point is this candle forming. And it's a very funny candle as well, because you can see that we had top bottom tweezer here. Is it top tweezer? Yeah, we had top tweezer here. Just a minute. We had a top tweezer here at this zone. Okay, we had a top tweezer right there. I would consider that more like a top tweezer. And then what happened? The market dropped. Okay, the market dropped massively to this zone. Now, at the bottom, we have a bullish candle pushing up, and then created a push up and then rejected downward. So two things involved. On the lower time frame, if we were to look at the daily, we will see that the market dropped to this level already. So that means the market may come down to this level for reaction. So the possible way we'll see any reaction in the market soonest will be here. All right. So we're looking at that reaction there. The market will come here and react. So that's what we're looking at. Reaction at that level. So the question is, when is the market intending to come there? How quickly will it get there? That's number one. Number two, if it bounces off here, then we should be expecting a double top. If it bounces off there, we should be expecting a double top. So we'll have something like this to form, but this will take a while before any major push up. So what we're looking at right now is what the week, this particular week has that we're going to look at. So we have from here to here a daily time frame. This might take about 2 candles, 3 candles, depending on the market. It might take 1 candle, depending on the market. But expect price action at this level first. And then we will be expecting price to come to this low, to touch this low, or break this low. Or alternatively, the market will reverse from this zone. So that's why the inverse hammer we saw on the weekly is still where it's positioned, where the candle is forming, is still like, we need to understand that the market may choose to go down a bit or reverse from that moment, from that move. But what I can see right now is that the market is coming down to this box. So the first thing I will do is to look at first, how far is the market going to go from here to here? That's about 290 pips or 300 pips, give or take 300 pips. 300 pips is a massive pip for the week. All right. The market could run that in 2 days, in 1 day. In fact, the way the market is volatile right now, we can tell that this can be like a day job for GU to play out. So that can be it. But if it breaks this level of support, then we could be expecting the market to drop down to clear out this low. Now, another way of looking at it is overall trend is a downtrend. Remember that. But we can anticipate a pullback already playing out. Like the market is reversing to the upside. That's what I mean. So we can anticipate that the market is trying to reverse, pull back up, and then probably break this high structure. So we can see that may play out in the nearest few days, few weeks, few months, probably before the end of November. The market may retrace back up and break this high. Remember this daily time frame. So what we should be looking at to do is to see first from here, the market smashed all the way up there and started dropping. So we can obviously find 2 things. Number one, retracement to the 38 level, which is already activated. The market can begin to bounce off here and then rally up. That can happen. That may happen. And also, the market may drop a bit more to the 61 Fibonacci level of 50 before going back up. That may happen. So the reality is we can anticipate that the market will come to this level of price action, this box. So we're anticipating that. That means if the market comes into the box, we should be expecting price action of a reversal, whereby this movement to the upside is a continuation. So we are not having a structure being played out. So we have market pulling back in here and to push up to break this first structure by hitting the 27 mark of the Fibonacci, and then probably retrace back into this into the level, and then pull back up again to break this high. So we have two structures here that the market may look into to tap into in the nearest future. So what I'm looking at in essence is I'm expecting the market to come into this burst of interest and then give us a price action. And then we expect that the market will push up to break first. The market will push up to come break, just a minute, break this high. All right. Or we could use this high, which is also fair connected to that. Market break that high, that structure being given. And then the market push up. And then the market push up also. Infinite notes. Please stop writing on the screen. Infinite notes. Take off the write up, please. Thank you. So we're looking at the market coming down here to do this. Okay, break this high and then eventually come to break this high. Sorry, this high. So we're looking at market coming to these zones. But before the market will come there, that will take a while. Remember, we're looking at the daily time frame. Okay, so what we anticipate is that the market will still come down to this box, to this zone, for filling the retracement, and then rally up to break this high, okay, or this high. So I think the first one will be this high, just to be clear with structure. This high, market take off this high, and then remember, if you stretch it around, that's where the market play around with, and then the market can push all the way up to do this, come into the zone, break this high, and then depending, retrace. All right, my retrace into the zone again. All right, use this as the support to push itself to break this high. Okay, and then retrace again, probably into the zone and push itself up to break that high. This might happen. So this might be the picture of what we'll be having. So eventually we might be having a double bottom at this level. Not kind of a double bottom, but you know what I mean. A massive W pattern at the bottom here. Okay, I will formulate that and give us opportunity to start buying the market from all these levels. But that doesn't mean you have to wait all the way to the price come here before you start buying the market. No. When we get there, that's why you have to follow us on the weekly analysis forecast, and then you'll be able to understand when to take up that action, when to act exactly at that level. Very important. So the first thing you want to do is to understand where the market is going first this week, and then expect price action where price started reacting, probably pull back up or eventually overextend. The market may overextend and then create an equal bottom, because I doubt if you're going to allow it to drop below this 1.04 level. So if it drop below that level, that means pounds has crashed massively, and that will affect the economy, to affect a lot of things. So that means we are in a deep recession in the United Kingdom, and that will be a big problem to investors and many other sectors financially. So I believe that may not happen. So we believe that they are going to change all of that, and it should do something about the British pounds, and then we expect price to push up. Right now, the US dollars is at the moon, has pushed massively up to the moon. So we should be expecting possible retracement or reverse on DSY. I'm going to look at that in a moment, but just ensure you understand what is going on right here, right now. So let's look at the daily, the week, the 4-hour time frame to be able to break this down. If you look at the 4-hour time frame, you see price action here. First, the market came down and then pushed all the way up and then pulled back, created a higher high and then a higher low. So with this higher low, the market gather momentum and push all the way up. And now what we find is consolidation. And then the market broke through that consolidation. And what happens? We have a retracement. So eventually, the retracement here again on the 4-hour will be this here. And if you check that again, it's in intersection with the previous box that we draw. We see that price may eventually come to that place, retrace to the zone, and then push all the way up. So it boils down to the fact that we should be expecting price action at the zone. You see that? Where this pink line is, where that pink line is. So I'm still expecting like market is still going to push up, even though there's a retracement. This is the major retracement happening right now. It doesn't mean that the GU is still going to drop massively, even though, again, that the overall market is a downtrend. But I'm anticipating a reversal. Okay, I'm anticipating a reversal already. So I'm saying that the market may come up here and begin to push right up. So this week, we should expect the first drop of 300 pips to 400 pips below. Hopefully the market will drop to that level and then push all the way up. Now, I'm not sure when the market is going to do this. Okay. I'm not sure when the market is going to, it could be a head and shoulder forming at the moment. Yeah, we could see that head and shoulder may be forming. We have a shoulder, inverse head and shoulder. So maybe forming at the moment, but you know, the market obviously is heading up already. So get ready for that. That's what I want you to know. The market is planning to go up massively, but this drop that's going to happen this week is about 300 to 400 pips. So if you're a swing trader, you're a day trader, you're a scalper, get ready to take these trades for another drop to this box. Now you're asking, how do you know it's going to be up to 300 pips? Well, structure plays. We know already on the 4-hour time frame, we have market playing out here, right here. So expect the market to break that structure there and then drop. Okay. So someone is saying this is a shoulder, this is a shoulder, this is a head. No problem. So that gives us a drop, confirming that there's still more drop coming. So I agree with you. That's why I said expect price to give you another 300 to 400 pips to the downside this week. And then before we find a retracement, massive push up again. Because if price come to this key zone where it was the last low that the market created, history low at the moment. This is called history low that the market created. If the market comes back here, it might give us a double bottom again and then push all the way up. Okay, but I'm anticipating the market will break this neckline. All right. We have a shoulder, we have a shoulder, we have a head. We might break this neckline and then start dropping. Drop probably to the zone and then push right back up. So position yourself for that. Very important. Okay. Position yourself for that, and that may play out. Again, if the market comes down here, okay, the market comes down here, giving us a double bottom, massive double bottom like this, that's also fine. Get ready for that as well. But I'm anticipating that the market will come this low to give us this pattern and then shoot all the way up. Okay, so this week we still have more drop coming. All right, we still have more drop coming. Now let's look at DSY to confirm this, because we need to actually confirm what DSY is planning to do. Now, if we go to DSY, we find that DSY has been pushing up massively. Let's look at the daily. Great. So DSY has been pushing up massively. We find out that DSY just we have structure been playing out to the upside. So the pullback and then another push up. So again, this push up on DSY will confirm a drop on GU. Remember that. So if we are looking at price breaking this high on DSY this coming week, all right, that means all right, on the daily time frame, that means we should be expecting more push up and drop on GU. Again, remember, we're targeting about 300 to 400 pips to the downside this week. Hopefully the market gives us that on GU. All right, so I'm looking at the previous swing high to swing low. The market has already tapped into it, into the zone, and then it's pushing back up. So that means this was a retracement. This was a retracement in the market. All right, and then market drop after breaking that structure. Now we can see that the market is heading up. So bounces up is heading up to break this high. Those are the two. For those of you already trading the market, you can tell that this is a structure that the market will break this high. So the market is planning to break this high, except it rejects and then creates an double top. If the market rejects and create double top, then it's going to head down. So if we see an M pattern on DSY like this on the daily, I guarantee you that the next move is going to be massive. You're going to be a reversal pattern. So you're going to see a reversal pattern like this. So this means that DSY US dollars is going to be dropping from that moment downward, downward, downward. So we should be expecting that. And if this push up fail to break this structure, we should be having a lower high created. If it fails to break it, it should be, if it be around here, maybe fails to break this high, then we will see that as a lower high. And then if that happens, then we are expecting a break of this structure, another pullback, and a break of this structure, and then structure will start breaking. So we should expect that again. So again, you can see is matching up with the analysis we did on GU itself, GBPUSD. Why? Because we can see that there is a point of reversal that GU is forming. And also there's a point of reversal that DSY is forming at the top. So the DU is forming at the bottom, DSY is forming at the top. You see what I mean? So if we go back to GU, just again, GU as a DU. GU, again, we go to GU, we saw that this same pattern is forming. We just had a pull up and a retracement. Then on DSY, we had a push down and then a pull back up, a retracement down, then it's pulling up. So to try and create a new higher high. But here we find that GU, okay, created a lower low and pushed all the way up. Now, whether or not GU is still going to drop will depend on the move to the downside, and which we anticipate another 300 to 400 pips to the downside. So if this happens, just like we're looking at on DSY, another 200 to 300. I'm not sure about the pips there, but that movement to break the previous high, then we should be expecting again two things here: a W forming here, and also on DSY, we should be expecting an M forming. You guys get the picture? Now, if you're watching this analysis on YouTube or wherever it is, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make your comment, whatever you think. I appreciate it. But this is exactly what you should be looking at for, guys, on GBP USD. I'm expecting price to still push up on DSY to try to break this high. If we break this high, that means a new higher high has been created. That is also true for GU, that the GU will actually try to break this low, which I personally am interested to see what price action is going to form at these lows. I'm very interested to see. I'm interested to see what the market is going to do at these lows. Personally, I'm going to be very, very interested to sit down to see what the market is going to do, because listen, this is they call it the bottom. Yeah, this is where the bottom is. You say the bottom of the bottom. You want to be interested at the bottom, where the market is trying to go or do at that bottom will determine what the market will do in the future. So if the market comes here and give us a W, which I'm anticipating, then we have a proper reversal to the upside, massive one. So this is not just a reversal yet until we find a lower high, a higher low, sorry. A higher low structure is created. If a higher low structure is not created here, all right, then we are not expecting a reversal yet. You get it? But we need to anticipate that the market will give us that. All right, I think that's it, guys. How many of you understood what we've done so far on this analysis? Any question? It doesn't have to be long. The question will be, when should we enter? Well, you know how your strategy work. You know how you trade. My own is not to teach you how to enter the trade on this forecast. My own is to let you know where the market is going. This is my job now, to let you know where the market is going. And that is exactly what I've shown you on the weekly forecast. But if you're interested in participating on a daily analysis, daily trades, daily entries, then you need to sign up for our Telegram group, where we refer a lot of people to that. So ensure you sign up for the Telegram group. The link is on the description of this video below. And for those of you already in the Telegram group and you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, I want you to head up there to subscribe to the YouTube channel. His name is Charles-BrownFX. You'll see there, and we are live there right now, also sharing this analysis. Okay. Any question, guys? Do anyone have questions? Now, before we go, we have Expo Peep October edition coming up in the next couple of days. Today is 9. We have just 7 days to go. 7 days. So what I mean 7 days, 7 days to prepare. On the 8th day from now, we will be launching, or we will be on the Expo Peep training for 2 weeks. I'm going to be teaching a lot of the guys in that group on how to trade, how to analyze the market, what to expect, generally what you expect to be doing as a trader. So all of this is going to happen at the Expo Peep. So if you are new to trading, you'll be having difficulty with your consistency, you'll be having FOMO, fear of entering a trade, fear of losing a trade, and you don't know what to do. Listen, this training will help you to better your psychology, trading psychology, help you to have a proper risk management trading. And then I guarantee you, you're going to have a very good structure of trading the market. A system will be delivered to your hands. That system is what you need in the market. You need a system that works, a system that will help you to achieve success. Some of you might be thinking, oh, okay, how do we know that you've been doing this or we have any proof of this? Well, I have mentorship programs of about 40 to 50, about 45 to 50 people in that mentorship program right now running. And also I have a Telegram group of over 1,700 people there following me on the Telegram group. I have also on YouTube followers. I have Instagram followers. So I'm not just kidding. I have been doing this and we have proof. So I encourage you guys to be part of changing your life. If you have a question, please do ask now. Let's go. Raise your hand and let's take your questions. All right, let's go. Who has a question? Any question? Anyone have a question? We're good? Everything understood? All right, I think we got it. Right? We got it? Okay, if there are no questions, if there are no, okay, somebody, yeah, oh, that's fine, yeah. So, yeah, everyone got it, right? That's it. Thank you guys for joining us and tuning in on the live weekly analysis. So I want to thank you all. Yeah, you say you have a question. Who is that? Yes, Samui, come on, unmute yourself and tell us. What's your question? Or you raise your hand so I can unmute you. What is your question, bro? You want to type it? If you want to type it, that's fine. Type it. Come on. All right. Those of you on YouTube, we're going to love you to leave you guys now. We'll see you again in another forecast. But today, ensure you follow and then join us on the Telegram group. Okay, the link is in the description of this video. If you can't find it, ensure to get back to it. We'll sort it out. Okay. Samui, raise your hand, then I'll unmute you. I've asked you to unmute now, Samui Omori.
Yes. Good morning, Mr. Charles-Brown.
Afternoon,
morning,
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at. I get everything you said.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Good morning, everybody, too.
Yeah.
I got everything you said, but